Hello, 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 everyone. How are we all doing today? I'm going to turn Spotify down just a little bit. How are we all doing today? Shadow, hello. Vido, hello. Hopefully everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful start to their week. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I'm sure you all have noticed, we have a little bit of a different setup because I realized watching watching my VODs for the art that I look down a lot, which means that my my camera doesn't really track well. So we're gonna from now on art streams are gonna be Fugi heart and not model heart. But I am doing well, Shadow. Thank you for asking. Hopefully y'all are having a good start to your week. Hopefully you guys didn't miss me too much either when I was gone. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I missed you guys. I missed streaming. I really wanted to stream, but like, you know, spending time with Mama Heart and my brothers, so. And unfortunately, there will also not be a Saturday stream this week either because I am doing some things with Father Heart this weekend. You missed me, Shadow. Well, I missed you, so. Y'all are cute. I love chat. I love chat so much, you guys. Anyways, hopefully y'all had a good weekend. I got so fucking sunburned. I'm not gonna lie. Wow, she's small. I am small. Small heart, not big heart today. Small heart for art. So. Also, I'm sure you guys have all noticed I did a little bit of work on the tarot card while I was away. I didn't do anything too serious. I just kind of did some color blocking because I didn't want to wait. I was bored at my mom's and I wanted stuff to do. Anyways. Okay. How was everyone's weekend? What'd you guys get up to? And while you guys are chatting, I will get a move on. So I started some of the color blocking, mostly just to have like something to work off of and kind of give us a good idea of like where things are heading. I think it's going in a good direction, you know? Obviously, like I need to do shading. That is going to be like the big thing is shading. But I think we're heading in a good direction, you know? You know? We'll just turn that off. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Subscription received. Dispensing gratitude.
9 months? What if a fully baked baby? Holy cow! Didn't do much, really just did some planning for stuff with Shadow Wife. Nice, very nice. Hey, a low-key weekend isn't bad. Also, hi wife, I love you, I miss you. A fully baked baby, what a fucking way to put that. Yeah. Okay, so I did do some working on the background. I didn't necessarily love the direction we had gone. What is my brightness at? Also, what is my brightness at? Okay, my brightness is all the way up. Good. 9-month Twitch baby over there. Yeah. Love and miss you too, Pooks. Yeah, I love my wife, you guys. I've missed all of y'all. I'm gonna be so real. Anyways, as I was saying, I was not necessarily loving the direction I had taken the background in initially, so I kind of did a little bit of work on it. I don't want to do anything like too insane. because, you know, didn't want to do anything too insane. Just kind of wanted to like make a couple changes and make it a little bit more like subtle and painterly. That's what I did. Cuz again, the background, you guys. The background is pretty inconsequential. Like the background does not really matter that much. What matters is the Dragon Man himself, you know? Which unfortunately, the Dragon Man could not join us tonight. He has to have a normal sleep schedule again. Yeah. Yeah, so a little more painterly on the background. So ideally what we'll do today. Ideally what I would like to do, I should say, is I would like very much to get at least all of the color blocked out and like filled in before, and then we can like for the background specifically get all the color for the background blocked in so that next time we can really do a lot of that like blending and texture on the background, and then we can, you know, move on to actually working on the man himself, you know? Because I don't know about y'all, I would very much like to get to that point. And then we'll probably take a break from art streams after we finish the Dragon Man so that I can work on the sketch for the next tarot card, which I'm pretty certain the next tarot card that we do is going to be Zashido, the Sun Titan himself. Zashido might actually get 2 tarot cards because I might have toyed around with the idea of making him and his fictional paramour into the Lovers card, which I think would be very funny. Ah! Where is disconnected? What is disconnected? If you know, you know. If you don't, that's okay. Okay, where? Okay, it's here.
Correct your posture.
Oh, wait, Angel, thank you for the posture check and for the sippy sip. Thank you. Whew. Okay, that was what was. There we go. I think I had it at like 15%. Okay. That would be funny. We love his beloved. Yeah, we do. We do love Zashi and his beloved. For those of you who do not know, Zashi's beloved is a fictional character made by the wonderful Muckam Singh. And that is all I'm going to go into it. So, but yeah. Okay. Okay. I need to figure out what I want to do with the flooring. I might just keep it how it is. the thing that I need to really, really do the most is I need to differentiate between the layers, basically, of the woodwork. I need something that differentiates it. We're just gonna go in like this and fill this little strip in with this slightly darker, and then we'll do like the shadow color. Marl, hello. Hello. How you doing, darling? How are things? Okay. All right. Okay. That is one side done. Doing as well as I can be. What did you do to your back? That's no good. We can't be having that now, can we? Well, I hope your back feels better soon, Morrow. I have definitely been there with like just I have a bad back. Everybody hurting their back, yeah. My back issues come from me having shitty hips. Oh. What song is this? We are once again listening to the Rock Dad's Alt Daughter playlist for anyone curious. I should really put the links to these playlists in the server so that y'all can listen to them too if you want to. They don't look like shitty. Well, thank you, wife. I appreciate that. Back is bad too, that's why I got switched to working from home. I'm not surprised that your back is bad though, Shadow, because you're just so tall. I think I'd be more surprised if you didn't have a bad back. Oh, a Fugi today? Yes, we are doing a Fugi today. I realized that because I look down at my iPad when I draw, my camera does not track my face very well. So my model either just like freaks out or I'm just looking down, which looks silly. So art streams are going to be Fugi streams. Carried a California king bed up like 4 flights of stairs, and then I also fell down my stairs. What? What? Oh my god, you guys. I'm gonna wrap all y'all in bubble wrap. I swear to god. Wrecking hello. Hello. No model today. No model today. I've decided that art streams are going to be Fugi streams because when I use my model and I draw, my model is always just looking down awkwardly. So art streams are going to be Fugi streams. I've decided. Also, before you ask, Mama Heart is good. No, she is not single. We had a long, long weekend, so I am very well capable of reporting that Mama Heart is good and not single. Much to y'all's chagrin. Is Mama Heart eating well? Yes, Mama Heart is eating well. Brother's Heart and the boy toy are making sure Mama Heart is eating very well. I actually ended up talking to my mom about stream, the other day. That was an interesting conversation to have. She was very, very confused, by things. Brother Heart, what a way. I know I have an amazing vernacular and an incredible way with words. I am just like a wordsmith over here. I did bring up the fact that chat likes to ask about my mother, ask how she's doing, and she was very confused by it. Yeah. No. Back to the original question. Yes, Mama Heart is eating well. Not necessarily cooking well, but she's eating well. Rat King is not officially on the radar. I love Mama Heart. She's not the greatest cook. She tries really hard, and we love her for it. But she made some questionable Alfredo this weekend. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. There was some questionable Alfredo made. God bless her, yeah. Gotta get her a cookbook. No, I'm not getting her a cookbook because she had a recipe and it still went bad. I'm sorry, Rat King. I'm sorry to inform you that the boy toy does in fact. Oh god, Jack. A menace. That is what you are. But no, it still went bad. Not necessarily because it was her fault. Uh, uh the Alfredo sauce broke, which basically means it's separated into like the fats and like the cheese and stuff. Like it didn't like combine well. But at the time, Mama Heart had already added like the chicken and the broccoli and her brilliant solution yeah, it didn't homogenize. Her brilliant solution to that problem was to put it all in a blender. And it got weird. I don't know why it broke. I was not watching her cook. I was otherwise preoccupied. Just kind of chilling. And her brilliant solution was to put it all in a blender and hope that it worked out. It became interesting. Very interesting. It basically almost turned the texture became almost like couscous, if you've ever had couscous. It was very weird. Very, very weird. And again, that was supposed to be the sauce. So, but besides that one little culinary snafu, the weekend was fine. Weekend went very well. We went and watched my cousins play rugby for a little bit. And then we played some mini golf. I got miserably sunburnt playing mini golf. I have the worst farmer's tan ever because I was wearing a cropped t-shirt, so my shoulders are still pasty white as usual, but my arms down very, very red. And then because it was a cropped t-shirt, there is now also a stripe across my stomach, which is just lovely. And then we went and we watched Hadestown, which I've seen Hadestown before. I've seen the musical, like I've seen it live. And I love Hadestown. I think Hadestown is one of like the best more recent no wonder we're getting art streams of like the streamer in Heart got pigment. Oh my god, greed. Damn you. Well, that, but also, you know, we gotta work on the dragons tarot card, you know? I wanna get it done. We've been taking too long. Amaze. Yes, amaze indeed. But yeah, we went and saw Hadestown. If you have not seen Hadestown, I so highly recommend it. It is a musical that I love. I think it's an amazing retelling of Orpheus and Eurydice. The original Hades voice is just insane and incredible, and no one has a voice like it, like genuinely. It is just something, you know? Like his voice is just insane. Maybe when it's out of theaters, we'll watch it in the server because oh my god, it's just an amazing musical. You know what? We are going to actually, because now I really want to listen to Hadestown. We're going to listen to Hadestown. Because, the original, Hades and the original Hermes, they just have phenomenal voices. That is not the right.
Wait, poinsettia!
Why are we starting there? That is the start of the musical. Thank you. Also, Wrecking, thank you for the sippy sip. Ah, thank you, thank you. I forgot, but that one dude that had the Culver's flag at Offkai gave me a ribbon I was to give to you when I had mentioned I had a friend from his neck of the woods. Hell yeah! Don't know if I'm gonna get a ribbon up to you, but we'll figure it out. Also, like, the set for Hadestown is just amazing. Like, it's so pretty and so well done and thought out. Like, ugh. I could genuinely just gush about Hadestown. Yeah. And, like, the costuming and just, I don't want to say too much for, like, anybody who has not seen it because, like, I don't want to spoil it. I'll have to take it off my badge, but honestly, especially if you get further and further into YouTubing, I think you'd love to go. You'd love Offkai. I was thinking about it. I think at some point I'd like to go to Offkai, but like, if for any reason, if not for any reason, if to just like, you know, have a place to meet some of my like VTuber friends, you know. Station. Hopefully we get to my favorite song in the musical because it is just, you know. This upcoming year is going to be in April, so we'll have like 9 months until. Okay, gotcha. Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to go next year then, because I will likely have to be moving in April. I got a lot going on in April. You think the 2D model is funny, Rat King? Yeah, she's just a little silly guy. I mean, technically, my other model is also a 2D model, but that one's a live 2D. You mean my PNG, my little PNG, my Fugi. The event you volunteered for did massively well too. That's awesome. Touched. Did I make my own goober? No, I made it in emote lab. Cause I lazy. Nope, wrong layer. Anyone here know the story of Orpheus and Eurydice, or who have seen Hadestown, or listened to it at least, I should say? So the original voice for Hades, but or not Hades, Hermes, by the way, he's 80. You know the basics of the story. Okay. It was a nocturne carnival concert event that was like 6 hours of live music, some original, a lot of karaoke style of covers, some live, and some with their own models. Ooh! He is old, but he's so talented. I do think though, I love the Fate. I think the Fates are the Fates or Persephone in this musical are my favorite characters. Yeah, that does sound really sick, Jack. I cannot wait to hear like more about your like off-Kai adventures. Honestly, we'll have to get into VC at some point. Unless if you're not doing anything and you want to yap, you can come join me. And we can yap while I draw. If he's still here. I don't know if he's still here. Say less, I'm down. Okay, just hop into a VC and I'll yoink ya. I'll yoink you in. Ignore. No. All right, we're yoinking Jack. Hello.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. Let me get your Fugi in here. Ah.
My Fugi?
Yeah.
You don't have my Fugi set up? What happened?
I have had a lot of people join me. So I just overrode
And you
your
got
Fugi.
rid of me? Oh my god. What am I, chopped liver?
Jack, we have not streamed together in so long.
And whose problem is that?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
We've both been
girl.
busy. Okay. Who did that?
What?
Oh, was that just you? Oh.
Wait, what do you mean?
I thought somebody said good girl in the chat.
Oh my god. My voice, I apologize if my voice is a little raspy still.
Mm-hmm. You're probably
like,
probably
off-Kai,
talking a lot, yeah, off-Kai.
Yeah, no, off-Kai fried my voice.
Did you get closer to your microphone?
What's it to you?
Because you sound different.
Okay, and
Continue.
so, oh my god. So NPC and I bunked up.
Mm-hmm.
We shared a room, and the agreement was because like a lot of the volunteers kind of like it wasn't their fault kind of thing. Like some of them sustained some injuries before the event, and some of them like scheduling conflicts came up. So it's just like and they gave their kind of for lack of a better term, like a 2 weeks kind of like, hey, I can't make this, right?
Yeah.
And so as it's getting closer to the event and we had already agreed to do this, NBC and I are looking at this and we're like, oh fuck. the work is gonna be pretty bad.
Yeah.
So it really wasn't that bad because we just kind of stayed on merch the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
But what's pretty cool about it is that I guess I'll start from the beginning, right?
Mm-hmm.
NPC since he's in state for the con.
Mm-hmm.
Far from it, but he's in state. He he had to take a bus, a Greyhound bus.
Yeah.
So he goes to get on his bus, and as he's as he gets there, apparently the bus had drove past the station that it was supposed to stop at. So he was like, "All right, I guess I'm gonna take this up with Greyhound." So he gets back to his home,
Mm-hmm.
and they say, "Okay, we have another bus for you at 11, 11 in the afternoon."
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he gets there, and the bus that he's supposed to ride, right? Because it was like he gets there and then he waits like I think he's supposed to have like a 5-minute layover, right? Which
Yeah.
means he has 5 minutes to find the bus that he has to get all his shit off the bus, first of all.
Uh-huh.
He has 5 minutes to go hunt down this next bus
Mm-hmm.
and get on that bus so he can get to San Jose, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, turns out that bus was 40 minutes early.
Oh.
His connecting bus was 40 minutes early. And
Oh.
so he sat there, and what they ended up doing was Necromata, absolute fucking saint that they are,
Mm-hmm.
um ended up getting him an Amtrak, like a
Yeah.
train to get to San Jose. It turns out, as luck would have it, because I flew,
Mm-hmm.
um, as luck would have it, he got there like shortly, and I mean like maybe 10, maybe at most 20 minutes before I did.
Okay.
So he was supposed to arrive there significantly earlier than I did,
Mm-hmm.
but as luck would have it, we ended up arriving about the same time. And the station isn't too terribly far away.
Yeah.
Um, so I flew in. My bus, or my not my bus, my plane, they stuck me in the very back left, row 30A.
Okay.
Have you ever flown before?
I've flown a couple times. Not at all recently. I think the
Okay.
last time I I've flown was like 2021.
Okay, so that was the first time I flew too. Um, but literally, if you're getting on the plane, the far back right seat, the window seat, that is
Mm-hmm.
my seat.
Okay.
So I find my way to my seat. I sit down,
Mm-hmm.
and the flight starts. There is a small Asian lady next to me.
Okay.
Okay. She looks like a mom. She gives off the energy of a tiger mom. She ends up passing out, and she like leans onto my shoulder and uses my shoulder as a pillow. And I'm like tense as fuck because I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, I don't want to move because she looks like if I move and interrupt her sleep, she's gonna grab a slipper out of her pack and beat me with it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck that. Now, there was also a family in front of me.
Okay.
It was a mom and two it was a mom, two toddlers, and a baby.
Okay.
They would not shut the fuck up for the entirety of the fucking trip.
Oh.
I woke up at like 4 in the morning because we had to beat traffic to get
Mm-hmm.
to, because we had to go past the international airport
Yeah.
to the domestic airport.
Mm-hmm.
And once we get to the domestic airport, we had to actually find our way because I haven't been to the domestic airport at all.
Yeah.
And my old man who dropped me off, it's been years since he's been to that domestic airport.
Mm-hmm.
So we get there, and like I'm tired as fuck. I had no time to make breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
My old man's like, "Oh, I thought we were gonna stop and get something," because he saw me like microwaving, I was gonna go microwave like a breakfast sandwich, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, I was like, "All right, I guess we can grab something to eat." I was thinking like, "Oh yeah, we'll go sit down at a Denny's or some shit," right?
Mm-hmm.
No, this motherfucker pulls up to a gas station.
Yeah.
We pull up to a Quick Trip, if anyone here knows what that is.
Quick
And I
Trip
get some
spelled
brisket.
QU probably, right?
Q Quick Trip, QT,
QT. Okay.
not KWIK. Not
The
Midwest Quick
so
Trip,
the
Southern
inferior
Quick
Quick
Trip.
Trip. Gotcha.
Okay, buddy, sure. Say what you like. Tell yourself what you need to hear. Anyhow, I
Anyhow.
I end up going to get like this. Like I got 2 brisket, egg, and cheese tacos.
Okay.
Terrible decision. Any other day would have been fine.
Yeah.
But the one day that I have a 3.5-hour flight to San Jose, like my stomach is going topsy turvy. And also, if you've never flown in the back of a plane, let me tell you this: maybe it has the most survivability, but my God, do you feel everything?
Mm-hmm.
You feel all the turbulence. It's amplified. Oh my fucking God! When we landed, like I thought we were gonna die.
Yeah.
I was praying to every fucking god above. I got so bad with my altitude sickness.
Oof.
Um so it's to the point where like as soon as I stepped off, I had to take a moment to myself. I was just like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
let's breathe. Let's go get some water. Let's do this, right? Anyhow, 3.5-hour flight to San Jose, and I got to the airport super early too.
Yeah.
Which is good because they changed my gate like 5 times.
Really?
Yeah, they changed my gate like 5 times. I didn't have a confirmed seat, like a seat number, until like I was like, all right, there's like a couple hours before the flight. They're not going to change the gate.
Yeah.
I need to get this information updated on my boarding pass, and then I got a new boarding pass, and they gave me my shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now we get there, I get picked up, and I'll tell you exactly the first thing I said because like Necromata and her roommate
Mm-hmm.
picked me up, and NPC's in the back seat. So I have to get on the far side,
Yeah.
because NPC's on the close side. So I get around to the other side. They don't get out to like help get my bag, so I'm not expecting them to. So it's not like I'm like, where's my concierge service? I'm not like
Yeah.
that. But I'm just like I was expecting, but I realized we had places to be, you know. So it's funny because apparently like, they're saying like you're doing that like they said that I was doing that what's it called, like that dad observing thing, you know, where you put your hands on your hips, you're just kind of like looking, right?
Yeah.
So because like when they pulled up, I seen Necromata and it looked like they were flipping me off through the window,
Mm-hmm.
but like I didn't realize it's Necromata right away.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, I was like, who the hell is this sassy ass child? Like and because I didn't recognize their roommates. I had never seen a roommate before,
Yeah.
right? So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, who the fuck is this? And I stare at it and I realize, oh
Sassy
shit,
ass
that's them.
child.
I realize, oh shit, that's them. So I go to the car, um,
Mm-hmm.
and I throw my back. I open the door and like I don't even say anything yet. I throw my backpack in towards NPC. I said, "Here, take this, peasant." And I hop in. Apparently, like NPCs like joking around, like I hit him in the face with it, but I didn't. It hit him like kind of in the shoulder, chest area, and I lightheartedly threw it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You didn't like
Um,
launch it at
yeah,
him.
no, I didn't like thunder cunt that shit. I just tossed it at him because we had to go. You know.
Yeah.
So I hop in, get my seatbelt on, and we're covered in our bags and shit.
Yeah.
Like we're sitting there, and our bags are like on top of us and shit, and I thought it was gonna be super awkward, you
Mm-hmm.
know? But no, it was like to make it sound, it's gonna sound cringe to say this, but it genuinely felt like we had just joined a Discord call. Like nothing had happened. It's just in person.
Mm-hmm.
Shocker, that's what happens when you're in person. It's like a Discord call, but in person.
Yeah.
Um, but you know, like no awkwardness at all, you know?
Well, that's
It
good.
was like so I was anticipating some stuff. I wasn't sure if it was gonna be quiet or anything like that, but we started joking around, hit it off real good, real like immediately. We get to our hotel
Mm-hmm.
and we're having trouble checking in. Also, Taj, I see that. I see that. Sorry, my bad. You look comfy. I mean, I was wearing a sweater at the time. I was wearing like a cable knit gray sweater, so I guess I did look comfy. Um, but I get
I
there.
was Tosh stalking the Twitter.
Actually, I didn't take a photo of my fit going into San Jose because I didn't think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and to be fair, we didn't really have a chance to properly uh, settle in.
Mm-hmm.
So we get there, we're having trouble checking into our room because we can't check in ourselves because the room's in someone else's name. So we're sitting there and we're waiting for this guy to answer his phone.
Mm-hmm.
He's not answering his phone.
Oh.
So we end up contacting his sister.
Mm-hmm.
She gets in contact with him, gets the address to the hotel. He sent her the wrong address.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, he sent her the wrong address. But I will give him one thing. I will give this guy one thing. I'm just not mentioning names just because like I don't want to.
Mhm.
I don't know if they want me to put that out there, but
I think I know who it is, so like
I will give them one thing. When they are wrong, right?
mm-hmm.
When they are wrong, they do admit that they are wrong and they quickly fix it. It's just that they are very headstrong about their ways.
Yeah.
Um, which is both a good and bad thing, but I digress. Very cool dude, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, we get the hotel booked. I mean, it's already booked to begin with, but
Right. You get checked in.
we get checked in eventually because his sister ends up coming in and checking in under um the name, but she ends up having to put the initial kind of payment up, right? This
Mhm.
kind of security fee that's included in the total cost.
Yeah.
Um, so we do that, right?
Uh-huh.
And we haul our bags up to the suite, right? Because I
Uh-huh.
will say it was a suite. It was a nice room.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
2 queen size beds. So
Nice.
good thing for NPC, we didn't have to do the whole, AO3 trope of there was only one bed.
Oh no, there's only one bed. Whatever will we do?
There's only one bed. And like NPC's like eyeing the couch, he's like, don't worry, homie, I got that. There's no couch, don't worry, homie, I'll sleep in the bathtub.
There's no bathtub, it's just a
But
shower. I'll sleep on the shower floor.
nah, it's all good. But it was a pretty nice place.
Mm-hmm.
So oh dude, it had a cuck table.
Yeah. What
So
would you rate the cuck table out of 10?
well, I don't know, I wasn't sitting at it.
You don't have to sit at it to rate it.
Well, fair enough. I'd say like to be honest though, because it also had like sliding kind of privacy plexiglass kind of
Oh.
thing. That you could open it up and view through, should you wish.
Okay.
Um it was kind of cool, honestly, because like I was expecting there just to be a standard cuck chair.
Mhm.
And also behind the cuck the cuck desk, there was apparently supposedly a fold out couch.
Okay, supposedly.
So we call that the bench, because stay warm on the bench.
Okay.
But I digress. So we end up going to we literally had time to put our stuff down,
Uh-huh.
offload anything that we out of our pockets and off our person that we didn't need at the very moment,
Mhm.
grab stuff from our pack that we thought we would need,
Yeah.
and we had to haul ass
Okay.
to this event because local time,
Mhm.
so San Jose time, the event was supposed to start. We're supposed to start letting people in at 4:30.
Yeah.
The event was going to start, I believe, at 5 or 5:30. We got there at 5
Okay.
and there was a line out the door.
Mhm.
And we got in there and they weren't prepped. And the reason why was because volunteers were showing up late,
Mhm.
sponsors were showing up late. So at the time, it was literally just like the organizer, you know,
Mhm.
in like a skeleton crew,
Yeah.
just setting up the bare bones. And basically just the important stuff. So like if he had to start letting people in, like he could manage.
Mhm.
But we had to let people in. I think we started letting people in the door about like 6, I
Mhm.
believe. So it was supposed to be like 8 hours of just nonstop live music. Um, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, Angel. Do take care. Do take care.
Oh, okay, Angel, bye.
Correct your
Thank you.
posture.
Thank you for the posture
Yeah.
check.
Lightweight princess.
And thank you for the sippy sip. Are you okay? Are you speaking? Or did you
Oh, no, I'm good.
were you
I already
taking a
slept.
sippy sip?
I was yawning and I was like
Oh,
getting the
okay.
hair out of my. I was adjusting my hair.
Mhm.
Um.
Which, speaking of
Oh
hair,
yeah.
this is
By
so
the
off
way.
topic.
Yeah, we both have wolf cuts.
We basically are twinning with our haircuts, and it was like not planned.
Yeah. No, I decided to get a wolf cut. Um. Before Offkai. And what's funny is that like because before I blew it out and shit,
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of content with the whole like because I got my hair cut. And
Yeah.
I thought like, all right, this is fine. I like it. It's not my favorite thing in the world. It's not exactly what I had in mind, but I think what I had in mind was more styling
Yeah.
than actual haircut, right?
Yes.
So and I knew that. I had an idea about that. So basically I got in my chair and I went from having like shoulder blade length hair to they gave me like the Spencer, I think his name's Spencer James from iCarly.
Yes.
You know, they gave me that fucking special. And it was fine. Like it didn't look bad. It just
Yeah.
was like I don't know, it's not exactly what I wanted. And then I decided to try out the advice that was given to me of when you wash your hair and you blow dry it, flip your hair like down, like look down and make sure your hair is like all kind of
Yeah.
like pointed towards the ground and then blow dry the underneath of it.
Mm-hmm. Gives it a little
And
bit
I
of
did
volume
that.
and stuff.
I did that and oh my god, I looked sexy as hell.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Did
I looked good.
you look into the products I recommended?
Oh, I didn't even know you recommended wrong products, dude. I'm gonna be honest.
I thought I did.
I don't think you did. That or I was just really fucking busy.
You might have just been really
Um
fucking busy. I said because like what I use, because I don't style my hair ever. I don't blow dry my hair. I don't do that.
yeah.
I just use salt spray, like a sea salt spray,
Yeah.
when on days I don't wash my hair, and then on days I do wash my hair, I use a mousse
Ugh.
just to give it texture. Because like I also have the like painfully stick straight hair.
Yeah, I've got like very thin, fine hair,
Yeah,
you know.
which just something for like my hair to like cling to.
Oh, I didn't wear a hat like at all during my trip at Offkai.
No.
So I normally like what I'll do is I'll tuck my hair back and I'll put a ball cap on. The only time that I ever really wore a hat was like in the hotel room temporarily.
Mm-hmm.
2, um, and then 2 was like coming in
Yeah.
and leaving.
Okay.
Leaving was just because I didn't feel like putting on a bandana and whole 9 yards. But the entire
Mm-hmm.
time I didn't wear a hat and I had just a bandana on. And you know what? I like the look. I look pretty damn good with a bandana.
Yeah.
So I will be investing in more bandanas.
Okay.
Uh,
Adding
so
bandanas to my gift list for Christmas. Got it.
oh god. So I ended up going to this event.
Mm-hmm.
And I wore a ball cap there because what I did was I tucked my hair and like back and it went on. I brought a bandana because I was gonna try to tie a bandana around my forehead and see how
Mm-hmm.
I felt about it, right? And just trial it, right?
Yeah.
And if not, then I would just slick all my hair back, put it in a ponytail, and just wear a ball cap. It wouldn't be a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I decided to just essentially go and, by the way, Greed's asking about your throne.
Yes, I was gonna wait until you were done. I wasn't gonna interrupt. I think so. I believe so. I believe it does, and if it doesn't, I will allow it.
Yeah.
I'll change that setting. Well, actually, I will fucking check right now while Jack is talking.
Gotcha. And don't be afraid to butt in. I'll stop again so you can get your stuff out. So, basically, I remember combing my hair out and then like putting on the bandana. And I looked at myself in the mirror because there wasn't really a mirror in the bathrooms. There was like kind of a mirror in the hallway that was like a dome kind of mirror. It was just more like a shiny piece of metal than anything. So I looked at myself with this bandana on, and I was like, "Ooh, who the fuck are you?" Hello, Tiger. You know,
Hello,
and
Tiger. Jesus Christ.
so I adjusted my hair. I was kind of self-conscious about it at first. I was asking Necromata, um, I was like, hey, like, do I look good? Like, be honest with me. Like, if it doesn't look great, if you think I look better with a hat, let me know. I'll go put on a hat. And it's not like because I cared what they thought. It was just more like if they think I look fine with a bandana, then like I'm not too worried about it. But if it's like, hey, yeah, like if it's hat or bandana, they pick hat, I'm putting hat back on, you know?
Yeah.
Um, I will say the only downside to wearing only a bandana instead of a hat was my hair was all over the place
Oh,
whenever
yeah.
wind was blowing. And then like if I looked down at all during my time at Off Kai, I would have to like whip my hair back just to I was constantly adjusting my hair, but I didn't mind doing that, you know?
Yeah.
It wasn't like a pain. And if it was a kind of a pain, I had like a crossbody with me with hair ties and shit in it, so I could just tie my hair back if I needed to. Um, but it was a good look, and I forgot to mention, but there was, oh my god, there was so many goth baddies at this fucking party. There was so
Of course there
fucking
were. Of
many
course there were
goth
so
women there.
many goth women.
Dude, they were so fine. I had them all laugh like everyone that I interacted with because I was behind the merch table basically the entire night. Every single one of them that I interacted with, I I had them laughing, giggling and shit.
Yeah.
You know, that like it was good for my ego, you know, I will say. Because unfortunately, as much as I exude confidence, right? As much as I feel that I approach a lot of situations with a sort of confidence, right? I mean, hell, even talking to me right now, I'm sure you can tell I have a very renewed sense of vigor, you
Oh
know?
yes, yes,
Versus
of course.
before the con, I seemed like I would be depressed before, dude. But it's one of those things where it's like I had a lot of them like just laughing, giggling, and shit. Um, I should have complimented him, man. I should have hit on him. I really should have.
Shoulda.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but hey, there's always next year.
Woulda, coulda. There is always next
So
year. That is true.
the current plan for next year is if I can't get a cosplay for the new character going, then at minimum I want to get dog ears and either a ball cap or like a shirt or some way that I could say that like it says ask the pet. So
yes.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna lean into that.
You're gonna have so many goth girls wanting to pet you.
Dude, and I'm gonna be so happy for it. Dude, off topic, Reaps fucking like took my face in their hands and started like playing with my cheeks and shit. And I was like horribly flustered. like I don't think my face has been that red in a hot minute.
Okay.
But
yeah.
Yeah, no, the dog allegations. I'm not beating those allegations anytime soon.
Well, yeah, because you're No, I'm not saying that.
Because what? Because why? Because I'm a good boy?
Yeah, I was gonna say because you're a good boy. Nope, I'm not saying that.
My tail is wagging. I said that, and then now it like so like there's this like weird sensation, unironically, that some people can report, right? And it's like because every human has a tailbone, right?
Yeah.
And it's like as soon as you get that sort of praise, some people report feeling a like a swaying motion there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that right now. My bad.
Oh my god. Also, greed. Surprise gifts are allowed on my throne. I set that up. So it like took like 2 seconds.
So, the con or like the event rather went off
Mhm.
without a hitch. Met some really cool people. Ended up running into some very popular and large creators there, which was quite funny. One of them was one of the goth girls that I had laughing and giggling. I found out that later when they posted a photo of themselves of that night,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, I didn't want to just say they were hot outright, but like
Mhm.
God, they were they were fucking hot, dude.
And you
Um,
fumbled the bag.
dude, I did. Well, not really, but I did. Apparently NPC had femboys hitting on him that night.
Oh, yeah.
Um, but yeah, like there was drinks, live music, food, like it was a whole nine yards. It was
Mhm.
really fun. Um, and the only reason why we had stopped was something had come up, and it's not my place to say, but also the fact that we were working the entire event,
Mhm.
and so NPC was the anchor for the merch booth. He was the one who was like kind of holding it down the entire time.
Yeah.
I was moving merch like a motherfucker. However, I also had to step away multiple times to go and coordinate stuff. So, um, it's one of those things where it's like
Mhm.
I had to go and talk to the front and find out where this one person is and ask if we could take like exact change if we're gonna take cash because we were only doing card at the time.
Mhm.
Um, this. So like basically, especially because like Necromata, um, they can only get around so much just because they have problems
Yeah.
traversing a bit, right? Um, they do, but they don't, and it just comes day to day.
Mhm. Yeah.
Um, so it's one of those things where it's like I volunteered myself to go out and go talk to people and figure out like, hey, what are we doing for this? I was
Mhm.
putting together goodie bags. We are hanging out goodie bags at the door. And then it got to the point where we ran out of goodie bags at the door and no one had told us. So I had to make a shit ton of goodie bags very fast.
Mhm.
Made a fuck ton of goodie bags. I was locked. If you ask NPC or Necromata,
Yeah.
like I was locked the fuck in the entire time.
Okay.
Um, but I mean, like not only that, but I was trying to like make the merch experience fun for everyone too. Because whenever we sold something, if someone bought something, they got a free trading card
Mhm.
and a free metal trading card.
Okay.
So, I would like make them. And it was a random thing. So I would like shuffle the deck of regular cards. And I would like fan them out, and I'd be like, "Hey, pick one, any card, right?" And then I had the metal cards in like three different stacks. I'd like pick a stack, pick this, and then divvy out like 3 to 5, and say
Mhm.
pick one of those, right? And just make it fun, you
Yeah.
know.
You're a
Just a
showman.
little
Of course
something
you made it
different.
fun.
I'm a showman. I'm a VTuber. Of course, I'm a fucking showman. So I think honestly, especially that helps make that night just a little bit more memorable,
Yeah. Of
especially because like
course.
I could have literally just taken a card at the top and handed it to him. Um, and given like if it was busy, like the line was like kind of big, I would never do that. I would just
Right.
like grab something where in the middle of the deck and just hand it to them, right? Shuffle
Yeah.
it, hand in middle deck, right? Just so that way like we can get through the line a bit faster. But if it's like slower and shit, then I would do that just because like I want to make sure people remember, right?
Mhm.
And I won't say the amount of money that we earned, but we made enough profit to pay off the what we had paid for the venue
Mhm.
and significantly more
Okay.
off the gate alone, not off of merch, not off of drink sales, not off of food, not off of anything else, off the gate
Okay.
alone. So second year in business for that company and they
Mhm.
did pretty damn good for themselves.
I'd say
um
yeah.
I look forward to another opportunity, especially if I can get that same dig, because the agreement that we had worked out was if NPC and I volunteer for basically the entire event,
Mm-hmm.
we get our own room for a week that we don't have to pay for.
Okay. That is
So
a
that was
very
the
good
yeah, that was
very
the
good
agreement.
trade-off, you know?
Look, in my eyes, even if it was like we were working the entire thing and we got in at the planned time and everything like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Especially if we did that,
Yeah.
it's still worth it.
Oh, for sure.
One full day plus worth of work for an entire week, essentially, of having a hotel room.
Yeah.
Yeah, who wouldn't do that? Especially when hotel rooms are going to average you about, 1K per
Yeah.
per week. Sometimes more, especially if you get closer to the con season.
Oh, yeah.
So that night we get back because it's like late, and NPC like we get asked like, "Hey, do you want to go to like In-N-Out, grab a bite?"
Mm-hmm.
Because again, it'll add like 12 more minutes to the trip, but that's fine. Now NPC he didn't want to impose, right?
Yeah.
Even though they had offered, he was like it didn't seem like they wanted to go.
Mm-hmm.
It was later like been like, "Hey, we don't care." It was just kind of like we could have gone if you wanted to. I was kind of like, I don't really care what we do.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of hoping more stuff would have been open so late, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
So, um, NPC ends up being like, "Nah, it's fine. We can just go back to the hotel and we'll fend for ourselves."
Mm-hmm.
So we do that, and here's where our journey begins.
Oh.
So, about a mile, north, about kind of more like northwest,
Mm-hmm.
but more close to true north.
Okay.
We had a pizza place,
Mm-hmm.
and to the south, we had a kind of more akin to like the southeast. We had a 7-Eleven, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, once we had gotten back to the hotel room, I went to go put my phone on the charge, and it's not charging.
Oh.
I'm like, oh fuck, why isn't this charging? So we say fuck it, and the plan is that we're gonna go find something to eat, right? The idea was we're gonna go to this pizza place
Mm-hmm.
that was still open, and they did pizza by the slice.
Okay.
Um, and we thought about going, and we're gonna go to the 7-Eleven just to go get some goodies and also try to find a phone charger. If anything, we were trying to find a mag charger,
Yeah.
just so that way we didn't have to worry about it. Um, so we start walking to the 7-Eleven, and we kind of forgot to check the time.
Mm-hmm.
So we get like halfway to the 7-Eleven. The 7-Eleven's like maybe like mm, it's like almost a mile, maybe
Okay.
like half a mile. No, it's about half a mile.
Okay.
Um, it's like a half-mile walk from the hotel.
Okay. Not
I
terrible.
bel We checked the time. We realize it's 12:30.
Uh-huh.
The pizza place closes at 1.
Yeah.
So we make the executive decision
Decision.
to 180 and go take our asses up to the pizza place.
Yeah. Because pizza.
So we're walking with a purpose. We're not like lollygagging or anything, but we're also not trying to rush it too bad. We're not
Mm-hmm.
dead sprinting. So we get there and we're like literally 1 block away,
Yeah.
and we see 3 shady looking guys
Oh,
out
God.
front,
Okay.
and it's just me and him. Now, one thing about an NPC is he does seem like he could, defend himself.
Mm-hmm.
He's a bit on the shorter side,
Yeah.
definitely shorter than these 3 guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm stocky, I'm 6'2" and I'm pretty stocky.
Mm-hmm.
But no matter how we slice the pie here, we're outnumbered, and we would really rather not get into a scuffle our first night in San Jose.
Yeah, probably not.
over pizza.
Yeah.
So we make the executive decision, even though we are right there and we have time to go order pizza. We 180 again. Especially because I have a wallet that has about $400 ish that was given to me it was meant for a tattoo, but that didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
Con shit.
Con
So
shit.
I had like $400 in cash on my person. So if a homeless person decided to stab me or something like that, dude, like I would have dropped money like a GTA NPC.
Yep.
So we decided to 180 once more and
Once
go
more.
back to the 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
So we go like a mile and a half to the 7-Eleven. So in total, we've walked like almost like give or take almost 3 miles, right?
Okay.
And we get to the 7-Eleven and things are pretty chill, especially for it being so late at night. Things were really, really fucking chilled at
Uh-huh.
7-Eleven. Found out they did a deal and like I looked at everything there. It was like very overpriced, but I kind of expected it because one, it was California, and
Mm-hmm.
two, it was like a 7-Eleven that was not terribly far away from the airport.
Yeah.
Because as you know, like when it comes to airports, there's an airport tax.
Yeah.
On top of that, there is it's not the same tax, it's like a trickle down effect where it's just like, hey, some stuff is going to be a bit more expensive near the airport just because the
Mm-hmm.
convenience of it being near the airport.
Yeah.
So it wasn't the same amount as like, an airport tax, but it was still pretty heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we found one really good deal while we were there though.
Yeah.
It was buy 2 reins and you get 2.
Okay, that is pretty fucking good.
So I think the price for the reins were like $4.40 or some shit.
Okay.
So like pricier for sure than like what I'm used to in Texas. But like way cheaper in the long run.
Yeah.
Meaning I spent $8 for fucking 400 drinks, so $2 per drink,
Mm-hmm.
roughly. We ended up getting like those drinks. I got like 2 Arizonas because they were like $1 still, which that is fucking dark magic. The fact that they are still $1 in California. But I get it. That's their entire thing is like they're $1 everywhere.
Yeah.
Which that's a lifesaver.
I fucking love Arizona.
They had this bomb pop flavor, which is the one that I got. I was like, that seems interesting. I'll try it.
Yeah.
I
How
got
was it?
it was pretty okay. It was pretty decent. Not my favorite thing in the world, but
Okay.
I mean, if you were to take it and like maybe freeze it into a bomb pop,
Mm-hmm.
like it would probably be pretty serviceable. It's just that you wouldn't get the individual flavors like you would in a normal bomb pop. It's just kind of mixed together.
Yeah.
But anyhow, we end up going and we get our
Anyhow.
hands on like we get some I get a box of Hot Pockets.
Hot Pockets.
Because like they don't have anything on the hot thing and it's too late for them to want to make any like new hot food, you know? And they have some frozen or they have like some like stuff in the cold section, but I'm not about to eat a fucking $6 ham sandwich,
Mm-hmm.
you know? So I get a box of Hot Pockets, like a little 2-pack for like $6. I'm just like, fuck me, what am I doing with my life?
Eating Hot Pockets, that's what you're fucking doing.
Yeah, I mean, I like, like we made up a plan that in case like someone had asked us for money or something like that, we would be like, sorry, man, like we're just 2 broke college students, right?
Right.
Which very much so looked like the case, right?
Yeah. I
Um,
mean, y'all were getting fucking Hot Pockets at like 1 in the morning.
yeah, we're getting like Hot Pockets, energy drinks, and fucking Arizonas. NPC got like a Slim Jim and like something else, which I will say after everything, like it all came out to about just under $20.
Okay.
So not bad at all.
No, not bad at all.
For a 1 a.m. 7-Eleven trip, and we didn't really get what we wanted, you know?
Yeah.
Not bad. They were selling candy, like a bag of like gummies for like $7, and I was like, what the fuck? Oh hell nah.
Hmm.
So I also forgot to mention we had $10 every day at like that we could spend a la carte at the like kind of market at the
Okay.
hotel. That was included in the suites package.
Okay.
And so that means like we can get like drinks, water, stuff like that. The only downside is that if we wanted to use, we had to be smart about how we used it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because if we weren't careful, 2 cup noodles came out to like $8
Oh.
at the hotel.
Yeah.
So yeah, not great. But like we were able to like for one day at the con, we got like 2 things of like mini Pringles, and then we got like the like the little tiny cans of
Yeah.
Pringles. Um, we had, like 2 cans of Pringles and like a water or something like
Mm-hmm.
that. And that was like putting ourselves at the edge, which again not great, but whatever. It wasn't until like day 2 or day 3 that we found out that we had that they had like free cold water, like ice water in the lobby of the hotel.
Yeah.
They can just get in cups, so we made good use of that. Um, at least I did. So, anyways, we ended up getting back to the hotel, and because the biggest thing is like he's like, oh, we can just DoorDash something, and I was like, I'm not DoorDashing shit. I am not wasting money
Oh yeah,
on a
no.
DoorDash order. Because here's the thing, right? If money was no object to me, if I had no concern in the world for money,
Mm-hmm.
abso-fucking-lutely, let's do it. I don't care. But we have already like stretched our resources pretty thin to get here,
Yeah.
you know? I would really hate for some bullshit, and it's really funny because after I had bought everything I wanted at the con, I had bought some other people some stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
I managed to save, I think, just shy of like 100 or like $130, right? So like still pretty decent amount to have left over.
Yeah.
I didn't want to take my chance of me getting to my fucking gate and then being like, "Oh, actually you can't bring this on board because it's too big. Sorry, you're gonna have to go check it."
Mm-hmm.
You know, and either miss my flight or them have to gate check it or some shit, and it cost more to gate check because sometimes if you fly, they won't hit their quota for checked bags, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they'll start offering free checks.
Yeah.
That's what I did on the way here because I genuinely thought that like it's really funny because like I measure my bag out and it's about like only an inch like bigger every single way
Yeah.
for it to fit into the container. The container significantly smaller at the airport.
Oh yeah.
Like it is nowhere near the measurement that they advertise.
Mm-hmm.
It is so fucking funny. And I
Yeah.
didn't want to take the chance of it just not fitting in the fucking overhead bin, right? Because I
Mm-hmm.
had never because I flew Southwest there, right?
Yeah.
I have never flown Southwest before. And so like I know like when it comes to different airport or airlines and shit, like their overhead compartments can be bigger or smaller.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to take that chance and I just decided fuck it, I'll check it, right?
Mm-hmm.
On the way back, I decided I'm not going to take that chance, especially cuz like I don't have a ton of money right now. And I know that they will charge you out the ass if you check it at the gate and they don't have like the whole free check thing, right?
Yeah.
And that's just not a gamble I wanted to do. So I paid like $45 to check it at the check it at the airport like immediately. I check my bag. I go through TSA,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll go back and tell more about like the trip there. I'm just mentioning this bit right now.
Yeah.
Um, I get there and I go through TSA, and the guy's like, "Hey, make sure you tuck in your strings on your shorts. I don't want to ditty you." And then I made the comment back to him. I was like, I looked around. I was like, "Oh man, and you don't ain't got no fucking oil too. Shit, yeah, I better tuck these in."
God damn.
And it made him break character. He started chuckling and shit. So I ended up
Mm-hmm.
getting that straightened out. I got to my fucking thing. I sit down and I'm like, my phone's about to die
Yeah.
because my charger just decided, fuck you, I'm not gonna work last night. And I was like, all right, whatever, that's fine.
Mhm.
So I tried charging my phone at the airport. I tried an outlet, I tried my power bank, nothing's working.
Hmm.
And I'm like, okay, that's fun. For the love of Christ, guys, do not buy those $10, like 10-foot fucking corded, like on chargers, on brand chargers. Do not buy that shit. Do not. Do everything in your power not to buy that shit because holy fuck, those are the most low quality pieces of shit, fucking worthless ass cords that I've ever seen in my life. I bought a brand new cord specifically for this trip, and it did not even survive the trip.
Oh no.
So I had to buy a new charger at the airport. I had to buy a new charger for like $35.
Mhm. Ugh.
That I was pissed about.
I would be too,
But I was like,
yeah.
whatever. I need to have my phone. I need to have my phone on. I need to be able to contact my ride, you
Yeah.
know? So that was just a whole thing, whole ordeal.
Mhm.
But going back, right?
Mhm.
Uh, we ended up getting back into the hotel,
Mhm.
chilling out for a bit.
Keep talking to chat. I will be right back.
Gotcha. We ate our hot pockets. Or I ate my hot pocket, and the one I bought was super good. Still using it to this day. The on brand one, dude. Like I will say, most of on brand's stuff is pretty like it's pretty okay. It's serviceable. It's not terrible. It's not god awful, but it's like their chargers, specifically their chargers, like their cords. My God, I've had so many fucking problems with them over the years. It is hard to find a decent quality on charger. I will say if you're gonna get an on charger, make sure it is not that fucking like fabric corded bullshit. Because like holy fuck, it is terrible. It does not fucking do well. Anyways, we ended up finding out the reason why I wasn't charging at the very beginning was because there was gunk in my lightning port, right? And so I had to clear out the fucking lightning port. Um, I had to like just shim some stuff in there to get to clean up the lightning port and clear out the connectors and shit. I find out that yeah, that worked, and it's because like when at home I have a mag charger, so I just set my phone on the charger and it charges my phone. Um, I've only been really using the mag chargers for a while, and I don't have a case on my phone that will block out that like stuff from getting into the charging port. I really should get one of those just because like, but I don't know, I never bothered to. So, um, I ended up going and like we made the hot pockets and shit, and NPC had he had a Slim Jim. He wasn't very hungry, but he also hadn't eaten for like a day or so, so like he had to have something weighing his stomach down, and we were just gonna eat the continental breakfast in the morning anyway, and so like, I was fully content sleeping and then just waking up and eating the continental breakfast, having sleep for dinner, you know? But it's one of those things where NPC he had just not eaten for like a full day. So he needed something to weigh his stomach. Um so that's why we ended up going on that whole adventure and finding something to eat. Um we conked out, we woke up, we took our showers and shit, we did what we needed to do. Um Went down, had continental breakfast, it was alright. What's up with all my friends and not eating when going to cons? It's usually because like well we ate while we were at the con and we ate like while like after and during the trip and shit. It's just that like the night one thing, we were like, oh fuck it, like it's already late as it is. Let's just not eat tonight and let's eat breakfast in the morning, you know? Um that was the mindset that I had, but he hadn't ate prior to getting there. So we didn't want to have him have an adverse reaction to food or some shit, you know? So, day 1, we wake up and we take the tram over to the fucking con and we sit in line for what feels like forever. I make the mistake
I'm back, by the
of
way.
wearing a... Oh, welcome back. I make the mistake. I'm guessing you heard everything because you have the wireless headset.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I made sure I was listening. Like,
Gotcha.
don't you
gotcha.
worry.
I've gotcha.
Gotcha.
So, I ended up we ended up taking our trip there. I'm nursing an energy drink the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
And I make the mistake of wearing, because I'm wearing at the time a bandana, a black hoodie, black shorts, and some slip-on Vans. So I'm like, all right, this is fine. I'll be okay. Now, again, it wasn't very hot in San Jose. It was like low 60s, high 80s, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it wasn't hot at all, and it had a beautiful breeze. Like, it felt amazing to be out there. The reason why it was hot in San Jose is because it was starting to be like a high UV day, like basically every single day, and it was just sunny. There was like little to no clouds in the sky. So, if you wanted to have shade, it was either the artificial shade or it was you took cover inside, you know? Because there's no clouds to block out the sky. So you're sitting there, barbecue sauce on your titties,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm waiting in line. Actually, we get to the con, and we're kind of lost. We're like, where the fuck did we go?
Mm-hmm.
So we get told, oh, hey, ticket pickup is going to be at the blue building on the street, the blue and white striped building. So we get there, we follow the line all the way out, and it's a massive ass line that's like starting to wrap around the building. Turns out, apparently, Necromata had been trying to contact us both, but we had been so focused on actually getting there that we weren't looking at our phones. And Necromata joins us in line. The worst part about the entire con
Mm-hmm.
was us having to stand and wait in line. It took us maybe like a total of like an hour to clear the line, which, don't get me wrong, for the size of Offkai on day 1, like that is easily one of the best wait times that we could have had. Absolutely.
Wife, thank you for the lurk.
Yeah. Have a good lurk, have a good lurk. But it is easily like one of the best kind of wait time scenarios we had, right?
Yeah.
We get our stuff, we go to the con, and everything's pretty chill. A lot of the days kind of bleed together into the same stuff of just like go around, talk to people, go to Artist Alley, look at cool shit.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, cool shit. Bye. Unfortunately, I didn't get to do the whole like panel stuff, but that was kind of just like a mixture of me losing track of time and then also talking to people and getting caught up and talking to people and shit. So
yeah.
But when it comes to networking, it was very, very well thought out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of
I mean,
specific things that we. Oh, so after day 2, or day 1 of the con, sorry. Because I told Necro about it because we couldn't sleep day 1.
Mm-hmm.
We stayed up until like 3 or 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
And we slept for maybe a total of 4 hours.
Okay.
But that's because like I don't know why it affected him so bad, but it affected me because again, like people don't talk about this, but like the jet lag from going back 2 hours, because there's some people who are like, oh, jet lag from going back 2 hours, that doesn't exist. What are you talking about? It does. It absolutely does. Anytime you change a fucking time zone, your brain is gonna not comprehend that.
Yeah.
And so your brain's gonna be scheduled on your own time zone.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, even though I had fixed my sleep schedule and I had done everything right, I basically fucked up my sleep schedule the first night I was there.
Mm-hmm.
So, and even then I didn't like really fuck it up. It was just needed to get adjusting. And that's just kind of like every first night. You don't sleep well the first night.
No, never.
You do or you don't. But you, like, I slept good. Like I felt good for 4 hours of sleep, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
But um
And
it's
hey,
just
for
one of those
some
things.
people, some people they only need 4 hours sleep. Some people they need much, much more.
Yeah, on average, like I do okay with 5 to 6 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
4 to 5, really, but yeah. So we get to, or we get done at the con, right? On day one, we didn't stay very long at the con because a lot of it was just we stood in line for an hour.
Mhm.
And we were getting the lay of the land. Necromata wanted to leave the con early.
Mhm.
I don't necessarily know why, but we did. Um, I'm gonna guess it's just because like dinner reservations and whatnot.
Yeah.
Which wasn't even a reservation, but it kind of was. Uh, the idea was we were to go back to their place. I got to meet their cat Nash. I got to meet
Uh-huh.
Toast.
Speaking of
I
cats,
got to
Salem, get down.
I got to have
Salem, come on.
Nash sniff test me, and Nash seemed to not hate me
Yeah.
immediately, so that's good. Um, and Toast was Toast.
Mhm.
I got to manhandle Toast. Toast is weird. He likes being manhandled.
Some
Um,
cats do. My
yeah,
mom, her cat Loki, he will literally let you do whatever the fuck you want to him.
that is
I walk around carrying him upside down all the time.
that is exactly what Toast is like. So, like, he likes rough pets. He likes being held upside down. He likes being shaken, and shit. Like, he's just a weird cat.
Mhm.
Um, but I sat down. I talked with Necro about a lot of the business inside of stuff, and kind of just shot the shit back and forth about the first of the event that we had the first night.
Mhm.
Um, because what was happening was their roommate was going to the weed store
Yeah.
to go pick up some stuff because it apparently had been like a while since they had been. Um, so they went to the weed store and picked up some stuff, and then after they had gone, we were gonna all carpool, not carpool, but we were gonna take two cars
Yeah.
um to this Japanese restaurant that
Mhm.
they like called Kamako.
Yeah.
Now, Kamako, not I wouldn't say it's not my thing, but like I would have to go back again and find something different than what I had.
Mhm.
Just because, like, unfortunately, when it comes to Japanese food, right? If you're gonna get ramen, there is a 9 out of 10% chance, or 9%. There's a 9 out of 10 chance that, like, when you go to that ramen joint or you go to that ramen bar, you go to that place, they're going to be serving pork.
Okay.
Now, it's not like a dietary restriction or anything like that. I just don't prefer pork.
Mhm.
Um, when it comes to pork, I really just eat bacon, pork loin, and like pork sausage.
Not even ribs?
But wait, that's the one. Yeah, ribs. Um, like pork sausage, pork ribs, pork
Mhm.
loin. I don't like pork chops or pork steak. Um, and most other parts of the pig, I'm not a big fan of.
Yeah.
Um, and even then, when it comes to all that, I'm still very picky about how it
Mhm.
is. Versus other meats, where like beef or chicken, I can eat it like most different ways, and I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Um, but it's one of those things where it's just like I'm not a big fan of pork because of how fatty it is, but that's also the reason why they use it because there's a lot of fat on it that if it's rendered off properly, and that's the key word, properly,
Properly. Yeah.
um, then like you don't have any of that like almost gristly texture,
Right.
right? So I tend not to chance myself with pork too much, just purely based off of that, of like I
Mhm.
don't really care too much for pork. Um, but we ended up getting to this place called Kamako, and Kamako is one of those places where it's very traditionalist.
Yeah.
Because like chicken ramen and like beef and ramen and stuff like that. That's not really I guess quote traditional thing.
Right.
Or rather it's a very specific style of ramen, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so this is one of those things where you get what you have in the bowl and you can remove stuff, but more often than not, they will just put stuff in. You can't put really much in besides what they have listed for add-ons.
Yeah.
And you can request stuff to be left out, but you know, they're not gonna, if you want chicken, they're not gonna put chicken in there, you know? The closest thing they had was duck. Now
Okay.
here's the thing about me. When it comes to meat, specifically meat, I prefer leaner meat versus fatty meat.
Mm-hmm.
The duck was very fatty. Like I recommended the duck. But I will say, like, minus the meat and having to like basically chew through the fat was very like almost gristly, but like still very like easy to chew through and whatnot.
Yeah.
Not exactly the texture I'm looking for, but it was pretty solid. You could tell that like they put a lot of thought and care behind the meal. And so I do think this is a case of me ordering something wrong there. Uh I do think I just ordered wrong versus like the food's bad. I don't think the food's bad. It was
Mm-hmm.
very, very good. I think I just ordered the wrong thing, you know?
Yeah.
So,
That
I will
happens.
say, and that happens. I will say most times when I order stuff from somewhere, like I'm very content with it at the very least.
Mm-hmm.
But in this case, I think I just ordered, and like I will say this is my first time having duck, you know?
Yeah.
So it was like a new meat. They didn't have chicken on the menu, they just had duck. So it was like it's very, very new, like whole nine yards for me. So I was like, ah, that's fair. But I will say Kamako was pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I cannot complain about Kamako. I had
Well, that's good.
sake for the first time.
Yeah.
While I was there, I had excuse me.
Hot.
I had thank you. I had Japanese import beer for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I say import, but it was really just like Sapporo.
Yeah.
And I will say I do like Sapporo more than I do like something like a Coors Light.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't think beer is my thing. I would definitely have to sit there and drink like I would have to drink it at least once with a meal for like a week, you know, for me to get used to that flavor.
Okay, yeah.
It's still a very distinct flavor, and like by itself I can't drink it, but if I'm like eating something and I'm drinking it between it, I could definitely see the appeal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure it's for me though, you know. I will say I'm glad I gave it a good old try.
Give it the good old
Um,
college try.
that's exactly what I said.
Yep.
I will say I gave it to one of the roommates because
Mm-hmm.
they said like, hey, honestly, if you want to, you can get like a soft drink and then like I'll take your beer. And I was like, that's fair, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I will say the only beer I've ever come to like is sours, and I like them really fruity.
yeah. And I will say I don't think it's that like I don't like beer. I think it's just I haven't found one that I really enjoy. And I will say the Sapporo one got really close.
Yeah.
It just has this very harsh, like kind of bread taste, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But that's just
Bread
because
soda.
like yeah, it's bread soda. That's what beer is, you know? So like I'm not I think maybe I'm looking for a different flavor in there to help kind of muddle that
Yeah.
harsh kind of wheat taste kind of thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That grain taste.
Yeah.
Um and I got to try sake for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And if the sake is cold and it's freshly opened and it's poured and I have it and then like, that's all I got to worry about, right?
Yeah.
It is everything I like about that beer, you
Okay.
know? So that's the only way I can describe it
Mm-hmm.
is it's everything I like about the Sapporo and none of the bad sides of it.
Okay.
But as soon as it started warming up a bit and I let it sit for a bit, that's when it starts getting a little rough, you know?
Uh-huh.
And it was just like I didn't like have a bottle of sake or anything like that. I was getting poured shots of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I threw back a shot of sake and shit, and it was very pleasant. It was very nice. I liked it,
Mhm.
but it's one of those things where you either have to drink it fast or you have to keep it on ice, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Molson
like
Canadian or Bud for my beer. Okay.
I will say like I probably will like beer if I drink it enough. It's just one of those things where like I didn't want to try because beer, unfortunately, especially unless you go to like a gas station, right? If you go to a gas station, you can find those like single serve beers and shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to buy a case of beer or like a six pack of like Sapporo or like Asahi, right?
Mhm.
I don't want to buy like a six pack of those in glass bottles or some shit in case I don't like it, you know?
Yeah.
Then I'm $10 out and I got five fucking bottles of beer that I got to figure out what I'm gonna do with because I'm not gonna use it, you know?
Right.
So it's one of those things where it's like I feel like liquor stores are missing out on selling them as individuals, but I feel like if they do that, then they're just not gonna move any packs. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So I don't know. It's one of those things where I just like I feel like I'm glad that I tried it and that it's
Yeah.
all right. Like it was like a no judgment kind of thing because like I do feel like if it's I probably would like a lager, you know,
Mhm.
or something more akin to an ale, you know.
Yeah. If you're looking for something other than that, like bread taste, I'm pretty sure it's stout or porters that have like hints of chocolate in them.
Okay.
I had to know beer for a while for my weird fucking waitress job that I was not even old enough to drink the actual alcohol while I worked there.
Yeah.
But
No,
they
I get you. I
required
get
me
you.
to know everything about the beer, even though it was a quote unquote family restaurant. But yeah.
No, I understand. I wholeheartedly get you. I just wanted to like, cause like that's the thing about it is that like booze is expensive. Like you
Hmm.
can order a seltzer, or you can buy a seltzer from a store, and like if it's not serviceable, you can add shit to it that is
To
gonna
make
make
it,
it
yeah.
somewhat okay.
Yeah.
Because most seltzers will use vodka as a base,
Hmm.
you know? So it's one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, if it's not great, you can just add shit to it and make it serviceable, and then you just know not to buy it again, you know?
Yeah.
Um, I've done that before. Like I'm not big on White Claw. I tried it.
Ugh, White Claw
I
sucks.
Yeah, I tried it. It was okay. It tasted like licking a fucking crayon.
Yeah, that is
Um,
like pretty.
the black cherry, the black cherry White Claw tastes like licking a Crayola crayon
Yeah, that's pretty spot on. Uh,
or like chapstick.
I'm gonna be
So
so real. I'm not like a huge seltzer fan in general. Like,
me either, but they're okay. There's some good ones out there. Like Suntory 196, that's a
mhm.
great seltzer. Very, very good seltzer.
I'm
It
not
is
gonna
one of
lie.
those.
I was so mad this weekend when I went to my mom's because she asked me what kind of booze I wanted, and I told her. And then she comes back with fucking carbless.
Oh,
Like this is you definitely did not even look for what I asked for cuz I didn't ask for anything like outrageous. I asked for like red, white and berry if they had it still
oh yeah, that's some good shit.
or any flavor of Mike's hard lemonade. And she's like, they didn't have either of those things at the store. I'm like, bullshit, they didn't have
How
either
do
of
they
those
not have
things.
that? I mean, I get it. I get it. Like where you live, they drink a lot, but like fuck.
There's not a chance they didn't have one pack of Mike's. Like, come on. It didn't have to be in the glass bottles. I'd settle for cans.
Yeah, I will
It's
say,
far superior in the glass bottle, but I'll settle.
yeah, I will say I heard like so I tried Mike's for the first time like early on when I was like first starting to drink,
Yeah.
and it was all right. Like it wasn't my favorite thing in the world. There was a weird kind of thing about it. I don't know how to describe it,
Mm-hmm.
but like it, how do I put it? I have no other way to describe it than it felt kind of similar to like have you ever like eaten a fistful of marshmallows
Yeah.
and like there's that sort of like soft, kind of fluffy texture in your mouth, right? Whenever you're chewing,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of felt like that, but in liquid form. I don't know how to describe it,
Why is it
but
superior in a glass bottle?
it gets
Because,
colder.
well, that, but also, I feel like you can taste like the metallic residue from a can.
Some you definitely can, some you don't. And it just depends on how long it's been sitting on the shelf.
Yeah. So if I'm gonna drink something and it comes in a glass bottle, I am going to like 8 or 9 times out of 10 get the glass bottle.
Even if it's a little more.
Even if it's a little more and I don't get as many bottles, I'm still gonna go for it.
So I will say, Mike's Hard, pretty okay. I just don't like how little ABV they are because it just feels kind of
Yeah,
pointless, I
that's
guess.
that's fair. I didn't want anything that was gonna like make me like hammered either. I just wanted something to like give me a little buzzed.
I don't know. I guess like nowadays, like a 4.5 is not gonna buzz me.
I don't drink very often anymore, so
That's
my
fair. I
tolerance
don't
has
drink very
kind
often
of
either.
my tolerance has kind of gone to hell.
I'm surprised I was able to take like fucking 4 or 5 shots of sake and it didn't fuck me up because I haven't
Mhm.
drank in a while.
Yeah,
But
I'm just over here like there's no fucking way neither of those things were at the grocery store.
so
It's Wisconsin.
okay, I've been avoiding saying that because I didn't know, or I couldn't remember rather. I'm sure we said it before in the past, but I was like, I don't want to
No,
mention your state.
we talk about it all the time here.
Yeah, that's fair. But
My fucking Midwestern ass.
yeah. So I ended up fucking getting some sake, and it was pretty good. I liked it. I
Mhm.
thought that it was pretty serviceable. I also tried a gin and tonic for the first time.
Yeah.
They had poured some G&Ts for themselves, and they let me try it, and I was like, yeah.
Mhm. I
So they
like
asked if I
gin.
wanted
I
one.
will say I do like gin.
I will say it is nice to me, but like if I was making it for myself, I think this is just me probably because I have really like citrus.
Mhm.
I probably would have added something like a Sprite, like a little splash of Sprite.
You're fucking Sprite Zero.
I wouldn't say Sprite Zero, I'd say like a full Sprite, but yeah. Just because like
I brought up the Sprite Zero, by the way, you guys, because the last time I was in a voice chat with this man and he drank Sprite Zero, he got knocked the fuck out.
I drank Sprite Zero since then. I don't know what the fuck happened to me. Oh, you know what? You know what? No, I know why. It's because that was shortly after the fucking vodka incident.
Yep. That was, yeah.
When I say full Sprite, I mean like Sprite like regular Sprite, not Sprite Zero. No, I'm not talking about pouring the entire can of Sprite as a splash. I'm saying
Mhm.
like full Sprite is it is like regular Sprite compared to Sprite Zero.
Yeah. Also, back on the Mike's Hard.
Yeah.
Honestly, genuinely, Mike's Hard is like, okay, it's whatever. If I want to get fucked up, though, I will get Mike's Harder. Because it's got more
What's
alcohol content.
so
I'll feel
have you
worse the next day, but
have you drank those Cutwaters yet?
nope.
Oh my God. At this point, you've almost had them for a fucking year.
I know.
Holy shit. I mean, I'm not a saint either. I still got 2 bottles of soju that are 100% have been in there for a year.
Hmm. I do plan on drinking them eventually. I just don't really, like, I don't necessarily like have a reason to drink at the present. And like when I do decide I want to drink, I have something that's like a glass of wine. Okay.
I'll tell you what, I'll go bust open one of my sojus if you bust open one of those.
No, no. I got
Fair
work
enough.
tomorrow, Jack.
Fair enough, fair enough. Um,
I got work
but the
tomorrow
sun
and I still got shit to do tonight.
that is so fair. That is so fair. But the Centauri 196s, man, they're if you can find them, they come in flavors of lemon. I think it's grapefruit. It's either grapefruit or it's like one of the other citruses that are very similar to it. I think it's grapefruit though.
Okay.
And peach.
Okay.
I don't
Centauri
like peach.
196.
I don't like peach. I can deal with grapefruit.
Mm-hmm.
I
I love
love the
grapefruit.
lemon. I fucking love the lemon.
Yeah.
The issue is though, is that they sell like 8 packs of just the peach. They
Mm-hmm.
sell 8 packs of just the fucking grapefruit, and supposedly they sell 8 packs of the lemon. But my local fucking liquor store doesn't buy the 8 packs of the lemon. You know what they do instead? They get the fucking packs as
Boo.
4 lemon, 2 peach, 2 grapefruit. So if I want the
Boo.
lemons, I have to buy that pack, and I'm basically paying like I think $10 or $20 for 6 drinks.
Boo.
Because it's got 2 drinks I don't care for in it.
Mm-hmm. Boo.
Yeah, it's not great, but I mean, it is what it is, you know?
Yeah.
I can't change that, so
Yeah, that is fair. Wine wasted
um
heart gonna be fun at work? No. Absolutely not. No. All right. I think I'm gonna call it a night, you guys. We got like a decent number of these books fucking colored in.
yeah.
I don't know if you've been looking at the stream, Jack.
Oh,
I
I
have
have.
so many fucking books to color in.
I've been using this background.
Okay. Good. Yeah, good amount of progress indeed. I think between now and next art stream, I am going to finish at least base coloring the
Oh,
books.
wait. Really off topic. I had forgotten to mention this during the stream,
Uh-huh.
but my ass, dude, I had stopped fucking so I hadn't touched my setup for a week, right?
Uh-huh.
I come back, putting on a headset feels weird, and then looking at my fucking monitor feels weird.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was being a productive member of society. I was out. I was socializing. I was
You're
touching
touching
grass
grass.
for an entire week. And I come back and I'm like, I don't even really want to fucking.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even really want to touch this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I want to do? I want to go on a walk.
You want to go on a walk? Who are you and what did you do with Jack?
I'm like, I want to go on a walk. fucking grim walkies, yo. What the fuck? Hey, yo, whoa, who said that?
Is that gonna be a redeem?
Nah, I don't know. Maybe.
Make it a redeem, dog boy.
I'll make squirrel a fucking
Squirrel.
redeem. Squirrel. Just in the middle of a conversation and be like, like I really do like the idea of Offkai because it really is fun, and then just like squirrel.
Nice.
But it really is fun, and I really do think that I'm gonna go next year.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh my god, you should make that a throwable redeem. Get a squirrel throw.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you saw the VA server, but they were talking about like, are you gonna get a muzzle redeem?
Oh, I was there. I brought up my muzzle.
I said the muzzle redeem, and then I instantly remember you brought up the muzzle. So, yeah, the muzzle redeem, like holding a treat or some shit.
Yep.
Like,
Scooby
maybe,
snacks. Oh my god, Scooby snacks.
What would you do for a Scooby snack? A lot of shit.
Fuck, what would you do for a Klondike bar? What would you do for a Scooby snack?
It's gonna be funny because like a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, he's such a good boy." Oh my god. There's gonna be 3 groups of people, right?
Uh-huh.
There's gonna be the one who treat me like a fucking like actual dog, which I will have to carefully monitor.
Mm-hmm.
There's gonna be the group of people that are like down horrendous, like horribly down horrendous.
Mm-hmm.
Which, hey, keep stroking my ego. I'm almost there.
Stroke your ego, stroke something else. Who said that?
Whoa! Who said that? Number 3. And it's gonna be the people who are down horrendous,
Down
treats me like a
horrendous,
dog.
treats you like a dog, and who's the third?
Fuck, I had and I don't remember.
It's gonna be the group of VAs who come and occasionally like hang out and do it for the bit.
Oh no! It's gonna be the scary dog privilege people.
Ah, yeah.
It's gonna be like the fucking like fuck, dude. He looks intimidating as shit, and then like they talk to me and they're like, "Oh, he's just a fucking puppy," you know. And
Yeah.
it's gonna be like, oh, instead of like, "Oh, you're just a baby."
You're just a baby.
Yeah. Every time he smiles, I'm gonna make a toggle that allows it to enable and turn off, right? But I'm gonna ask for a toggle that enables whenever I smile, my tail will start wagging faster. Because I don't want that to happen all the time. You know, I would really like it to be a thing where it's like, and it's like such a simple thing. I think they would include it for free.
Yeah.
You know, essentially just gonna be a disconnect, so that way, like, if I smile, I'm not just fucking sweeping my screen with my tail. But I think it'd be really funny to have. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I've taken up enough of your time as it is. So.
Okay.
Instead of Midwestern goodbying you.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna call it a night, I think, though. Yeah, we got like decent amount of progress.
I'd say. I don't know where you started, but yeah, I'd say.
I didn't have any of the background like books filled in at all.
Okay, yeah, that's decent progress.
Yeah. Anyways, I will see everybody tomorrow for more of The Quarry. No stream on Saturday because I will be doing things with my father, and then we'll be back on Sunday for more Minecrafts with Caleb. Shadow, thank you for putting that in, and I will go find somebody cool to raid, and I will see you all tomorrow. Yeah, and thank you, Jack, for this impromptu story time.
I know this is like very out of nowhere, and I realized I was talking for almost an hour and a half straight.
That is a-okay because it's easier for me to talk with somebody than by myself.
Yeah, it's easier for you to just focus on the art and like have someone else fill dead air.
Yeah,
you know. But I've got a lot more specific shit that I could fill you in on. About the con and what happened, because there's a lot of stuff that happened. But yeah, no, absolutely. Thank you for having me, and I will be seeing you guys again soon.
Yeah. We will figure out when we will finish fucking It Takes Two. I swear.
Easy now, girl. Easy now.
I never said it was gonna be soon. Anyways, everybody have a wonderful rest of your night, and I will see you tomorrow for some spoopy games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Bye.